Okay, so we're doing lab 4 today. And lab 4 is our Lasallian library where we're going to make classes or fill in classes that are already there. And we're gonna do it this way. So I will note that in this lab, there are classes that depend on each other. So you're going to write, so there's 3 main classes. There's author, there's book, and there's library. And so a book has an author, so a book depends on author, and a library depends on books. So when you download it, it's going to have errors in the test files because there are things that you need to write that haven't been written yet. So there's going to be errors, but you should be able to just click proceed and go through the tasks sequentially. So I'm warning you now I know that this is going to happen. If you have errors for other reasons, let me know. So for each one of them, so they're not named beginning, middle, end. They're named author, book, and library this time. And so I've provided UML diagrams for each of them. So we've talked about what that means. And so this is kind of what you're going for. So for the first one, for author, it's mostly there. There's just some things you need to change. For book, you get the fields, but no methods or constructors. So you've got to make those. And then some other things like make sure that the fields are correct. And you can always check your UML diagram in your Eclipse and check that it matches this one. Adding 2 strings. And then library, this is maybe the more complicated one where we're going to practice with lists. We haven't done that in a while. So make sure you read the hints that are in the lab there. And yeah, so the goal is for us to get to library test.java. And once that's all done, then there should be no errors in the project. Okay, so when you clone this, does anybody want me to go through cloning it again? Okay. Because I know you were saying that there may be an issue. Okay, so
I think what happened was that because since the URL didn't actually have a link, it didn't I wasn't authorized.
Okay, so I've copied this. And then if I go to here, and then I go to the Git perspective in top right. Now I'm in the Git repositories panel. Now I look for the one with the green arrow. And I select clone URI. This is where that link goes. And then we get here, I go next, and then here's where you make a change. So now if you haven't cloned this already, I would recommend, and then, so not only have your name, but also your partner's name and their last initials. Just, yeah. And then finish. Okay, I'm going to cancel out of this because I already have it. All right, so start working on it. I'll stop recording and then we'll just spend the rest of class time doing this.